Capricorn, how you doing? Kiya.jadai here with your favorite Go Tarot, just tapping into the energy for you guys. Let's get a love reading. Okay, I know Valentine's Day is over, but that's okay. We can still get another love reading out. Okay. All right, Capricorn, I've already prayed and started the energy, so let's get into it. Okay. I feel like this is someone you're not together with at this time. Okay. But this is someone you genuinely had romantic feelings for, and your feelings are real and worth exploring, so you took a chance on this person. Okay, and they caused you hell. In the midst of all the chaos they caused, or all the destruction, whatever the hell came crumbling down, they still have faith. They're saying, I have faith and hope in our connection. Okay, I know you've been brought into my life for a reason, and it's bigger than both of us. I know that we are destined to be together, and have faith on God that they will find the way for us. Okay, they're saying whatever you guys have going on is very intense. They said my feelings for you overwhelmed me. Okay, please reassure me by taking things slow and patient. In other words, please give me space and time to figure out who it is that I want. The audacity. Okay, they could still be operating out of their ego. They're not fully ready to drop down their walls and be vulnerable with you. Okay, so they closed out. They stepped back a little bit. Okay, and for you, I feel like it closed out a cycle. You were able to see things from a different lens. Okay, it's like all's well that ends well. It is what it is. It closed out a cycle and opened a new one for you. Okay, they're saying, please wait for me, because I see you as this empress. I see you as someone who's very beautiful, very grounded, very mature. Okay, you have this healing, loving energy that just radiates off of you. So they're saying, please wait for me. I haven't wanted to admit to myself how I really feel for you, because that means stepping out of my comfort zone. When I know it's time I need to, but it's still taking me a while. Okay, so they're saying, please wait for me. I will do things right between us when I do come forward to you, whenever that may be. Okay, they're in a lot of regret, Capricorn. They said, I am so ashamed and embarrassed. I can't bear to look at you in the eyes and tell you everything. Okay, and I forgive this energy that they're only sorry because they got caught. Okay, you could be this person who's very powerful. You could have called judgment on this person. You could have manifested the truth to come out. Either way, they're in regret because they know how powerful you are. Okay, they know there's not too many people like you. Okay, so you could have just straight up like told this person like, I know what it is you're doing. I know, like, and they were just like, no, you don't really know. And then lo and behold, you really did know, type of energy. Okay, and they miss you. Of course, they miss everything about you: your eyes, your smell, your voice, your scent, your touch. I miss everything they said. Okay, of course they do, because like I said, you are someone who challenges what they're used to. You are not like anyone else. This is, excuse me, this is not like any relationship they've ever had before. Okay, you are someone out of their norm. So of course they miss you, because you brought something out of them that no one ever has before. Okay, Capricorn, let's get a little deeper. Oh, where's my thing? Oh, all right, Capricorn, let's get into it. Let's get some more. Yeah, let's just use this deck. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels for Capricorn surrounding this love reading. We have old school coming out in reverse. Okay. So it's like you're no longer replaying the events in your head. Okay. You no longer have this outdated way of thinking, or you're coming out of this like nostalgic energy of like wishing things could go back to the way things used to be. You're like, you know what? It is what it is. Any more, please? The dragonfly came on in reverse. Holy Spirit, Angels, upright or reverse? When it comes up in a challenging position, I like to challenge it again and see which one we get. Upright or reverse? Came out in the reverse again, so it's meant to be that way. Okay, the dragonfly. Okay, they wanted to keep things hidden. Okay, they weren't ready to change. They didn't want you to find out these, this baggage that they had. Okay, We have wedding rings, union and marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, devotion. We also have paradise that came out in the reverse. So they could have talked about marriage, with you, like you're someone I want to marry. I feel like you're my soulmate, or this is a love that will last a lifetime. Just literally just sold you a dream, or just saying all the good things that you would want to hear. Okay, but the energy didn't match up. You didn't feel, joyful and playful with this person, okay? Like the happiness that they brought you was very scarce. That's what I heard, okay? It's like that honeymoon phase that we all get in the beginning of our relationship that, sometimes we have to bring back. It's like you guys were never able to like bring that back. Okay. More please for Capricorn. I hear this person had a lot of trust issues. With coffee cup, meeting and talking, savoring the moment, feeling elevated, building friendship. Okay, but it fell over on the devil, so I feel like they do want to, talk and meet with you regarding some things, but they're still not really ready to admit everything. Okay, more please. A lot of reversals. The cut down coming out in reverse. So I feel like this could talk about them, yeah, getting ready to come out of, being separated. They're getting ready to, stop giving the silent treatment. They're getting ready to talk. That's what I just said with the coffee cup. So now they're ready to talk. More, please, before we get the tea. Oh, damn. We have addiction and the death. So, yeah, they were emotionally closed off for you. And you was like, you know what? I'm done. The relationship is over. No second chances. What's dead is dead. You're like, if you want to be emotionally closed off, cool. But go be emotionally closed off with somebody else. Because I don't have time for you to be operating in your ego. Okay, either we're going to do this thing or we're not going to do this thing. But what you're not going to do is keep dragging me along, stringing me along, and I'm confused. Absolutely not. Whisper on enders. Please give me more, please, for Capricorn. Surrounding this love. What is the energy behind all this conflict? What is the energy underneath all this conflict, Holy Spirit? X drama. The past didn't stay in the past. An old flame is reigniting chaos, stirring up drama, or still has emotional pull. So of course they were unemotionally unavailable with you because they had all these other emotions still for whomever. Good karma. But you showed this person genuine love. You were real with this person. Okay. You showed them what it could be like to be with a divine soul, is what I heard. And you were indeed receiving a good karma for that. Something done in good faith is coming back multiplied. Energy never disappears, it circulates. Okay? So although this may have hurt you, Capricorn, it's all good. You came into this person's life for as a lesson. And you were getting ready to receive all of your blessings because of that. What's energy underneath all this conflict? Curated image. Every post is polished, every angle calculated. Don't get distracted by the highlighted reel. Okay, they portray themselves to be this wonderful suitor when it comes to the public, putting on a face, a facade, because she's painting on makeup in this card. Giving narcissist. Okay? So they came off as someone who, was a perfect match for you. Once they started to get comfortable, they slowly but surely peeled back all the layers, or slowly but surely wiped off that mask. For Capricorn, this is going to be a part 2, Capricorn. Keep in mind, I am open for personal readings. My email is in my bio, or you can message me directly on here. I'm still doing sales for the rest of February. My personal readings are going for $10 right now, and they're originally $35. I'm also doing questions for a discounted price as well. So if you're interested, shoot me a message. But let's do part 2.